Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today we're playing the daily challenge for February 10th, 2026. The character of the Defect and the modifiers Insanity start with a random deck of 50 cards. Colorless cards now appear in rewards, and Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are now swarming the Spire and drop better rewards, which means they only drop rare cards, which means no Pauper Guild today. I say Peltzer with 1767, that's a great score. Shivers 1686, not far behind, so yeah, congratulations. Let's see what I can come up with here. So I hope collector bonuses are going to be plenty with colorless cards. Okay, I'm close to getting one on Beam Cell, Charge Battery, Claw, and Cold Snap. That's good. Rebound as well. I already have one on the Streamline and the Sweeping Beam. Not that many colorless cards, actually. I see a Purity, a Panacea, and a Swift Strike. Those are the only colorless cards. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's hope I get a Mind Blast soon. That would make things easier too. Alright, in terms of elites, I see multiple 3 elite paths. Is there a 4 elite path? No. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, all of these are 3 elite paths. Ah, that's a bummer. Alright, fine. In that case, let's count question mark rooms. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 early question mark rooms. No others after that. So 4 total. If I go in the middle, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is that still a 3 elite path? Yes. So, okay, 5. If I go in the middle and then turn right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. And if I stick on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 only. So I think the best path is to get these 3 early question mark rooms, then this elite. Possibly a shop, although I could decide to skip it. Then another question mark room, and then I can either choose these 2 elites with this question mark room, or actually, yeah, or these 2 elites with this question mark room. All right, so let's get here and decide. Actually, I guess here I'll decide if I want to go for a shop or not. Okay. Actually, shop might not be a bad idea, just to try to get a Mind Blast. All right, so here I don't really need any of these. Let's do Charge Battery, Boot Sequence, and then Reboot. I don't think I'll actually reboot anything. I guess I could have rebooted the Turbo, though. I don't think that was super necessary. 5 incoming. Yeah, I guess I'll do Recursion here. Then, okay. Not very helpful here. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Capacitor because now it makes it harder to evoke the Orb. Actually, if I can gain some sort of armor, I could also try to get Overkill with Dark Orb, although hopefully I'll get it later. Here, let's do Beam Cell, Compile Driver, another Beam Cell, then do the Claws, and then this is enough. Beautiful. Alright, go for the Ice Recursion Cool-Headed. I should check. I definitely have Recursions. I do think in this case Cool-Headed might be slightly better. Let's take it. Okay. Here I can upgrade. Actually, I have no idea what to upgrade. There's nothing that becomes innate, and the only currently innate card is the Boot Sequence, so I think I'll upgrade that. Okay. Does help me a little bit on turn 1. Got the Cultist here. Let's do Sweeping Beam. Oh, Madness hits the Streamline. Beautiful. Yeah, this deck might be lacking some good damage engines, because I am struggling dealing damage at this point. Maybe more orbs, I guess. Let's do Compile Driver and then Barrage for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, Recursion, Barrage, or Auto Shield. I have 2 Barrages. I think 2 Recursions might be slightly better. Let's take it. If only I can get a Chill and upgrade that. That might have been very useful too. Alright, there's a Doom and Gloom. Let's do Boot Sequence to be fully defended. Actually, I'm going to rebound the Streamline. That way I can deal 15 damage. Actually, that way I can deal enough damage to kill next turn, right? Beautiful. Alright, got a Colorless Potion, Barrage, Cool-Headed, go for the ice. I think I'll take another Cool-Headed. Again, Barrage is not going to be useful until much later. Okay. And then here, I would love a Relic here. That would help me. Okay, fine. Curse is fine too. Okay, first Curse, that's fine. I need to get 4 more. This should give me a bit of a head start. Alright. And then here I got the Lagavulin. I probably should wait, although I don't think... Do I even have any... Well, I do have the Capacitor. That's not the good power. I do have a Hello World. That's something I could consider upgrading too, right? Alright, let's do Steam Barrier to avoid taking damage from the Decay. And then, actually, I can get rid of the Decay. Okay. I cannot play the Cold Snap that will wake it, so let's just wait. Okay. And then, yeah, again, I would love to play the Cold Snap, but I can't. Yeah, I guess I'll forethought the Cold Snap, but that's going to be really hard to get to. Alright, yeah, at least I got a Hello World. That's not bad. Let's do that. Then do Sweeping Beam, then Compile Driver. I guess I'll do Turbo Charge Battery and hope the extra energy will be enough next turn, although 18 is going to be hard to defend against. Cool-Headed Charge Battery. I don't think I have enough here. Let's see what the Cool-Headed gives me. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do, right? So I only have 13 plus 2, which is 15, unless this gives me a block card, which it did. Okay. So I can do Beam Cell, Steam Barrier, Charge Battery, and then Streamline. Alright, no potions to help me now, though. Another 18. Let's do Panacea, Sweeping Beam. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done here, right? Ah, that's a shame. Alright, fine. I mean, if I knew I was not going to be able to protect, I would have saved the potion, but I guess it's okay. Let's rebound the streamline. That should deal a good amount of damage next turn. Not quite enough, but it would get me close to... Yeah, this is enough. Beautiful. Alright, missed it by a turn, which is unfortunate. I got Strawberry up and pick up, raise from extra by 7, a Colorless Potion, and Buffer Panache Creative AI. Buffer is fine. Creative AI. I mean, I could also skip all rare cards. That would make things really difficult, though. I think I'm going to hope to get at least a collector bonus from rare cards, so let's take the Buffer here. Okay. And then I am going to hope to get a Might Bless here. Did not get that, and I can't afford the Shovel either. That is unfortunate. I think I will focus on Orbs, so let's take the Ball Lightning, Hologram, Overclock, and I guess that's it. Maybe taking the Block Potion would have been a good idea for the final boss too. Alright, and then here, wait, I had 3 question mark rooms to get 5. I have to hit, right, after this question mark room I can decide if I want to go left or right. And Molten Egg, whenever I add attack into deck, upgraded. Okay, so left side gives me a rest side, 2 elites and 1 question mark room. Right side, I could skip the rest side, and honestly I don't think I need the rest side, and I will still get everything else the same, so let's do it. Got a Kabiko, first attack each combat, just 8 additional damage, okay. And then here I got the Looter. Yeah, see, if I had more orbs, Barrage would be more useful. I mean, might as well play it here. Okay. And then here I can do Charge Battery and Stack. Alright. And I'm being attacked. That's good. I think Rebound and Doom and Gloom is enough. Beautiful. Alright, got my gold back. Cool-headed number 3, I believe, right? Yes, let's take a third cool-headed. Okay. I got the Gremlin Knob. That might be a bit of a challenge. It's a Beam Cell, Claw, Sweeping Beam. Another... Oh, I misclicked. I meant to play the Sweeping Beam first. That's fine. No huge harm done there. Alright, 14. I can hologram the boot sequence. That's going to be 3 plus 13, 16. That I would get attacked by more, unless I also play the Charge Battery. Let's risk it. Okay. So then let's do Charge Battery, and I can do Sweeping Beam here. Oof, how would I deal 32 damage, or 29 damage next turn? I guess a Buffer would work. Let's do Buffer, then Beam Cell, Doom and Gloom, and Swift Strike. And then the Orb is enough. Okay, that Buffer actually allowed me to perfect this one. Without it, I would not have been able to. Alright, we got Data Disc. That should come with 1 focus. That's really nice. All for 1. I mean, I have a bunch of claws. Let's take it. That's pre-upgraded too. And then, yeah, let's go this way and then turn right for the next question mark room. Here, let's do a boot sequence. I mean, All for 1 does 22 damage, but it doesn't give me back anything. Doom and Gloom is AoE damage, which might be slightly better. Let's do that. Okay. Actually, Fully Defender getting lucky with the Orb. Let's do Cold Snap, and then Barrage is 16. That's not quite enough, but rebounding it would be enough. Beautiful. Alright, got an Attack Potion. Second Boot Sequence. Very tempting. Second Doom and Gloom. Pre-upgraded. How many do I have already? Just 1, I believe, right? Yeah. I don't know if I need this much block on turn 1. Although I do have holograms, so I could always bring it back. No, let's take the second Doom and Gloom first. Okay, almost misclick. Want to go for a question mark from here. Just a regular fight. Got these slavers. Let's do Streamline, Boot Sequence, Charge Battery, and wait. Okay. Alright, 12 incoming. Yeah, I guess I'll just do Buffer and then Panacea and Rebound. No need to play the Recycle. Okay. And another 12. I can do Recursion and then Sweeping. Beautiful. Alright, Claw number, I think I already... No, I had 3, I didn't have 4. Sweeping might be slightly better for card draw. Actually, no mind, I already have enough of those, and I only have 2 Compile Drivers. So let's take the Claw, especially with the All for 1, it might be more useful. Okay, last elite is the Lagavulin, and... oof, okay, so here I actually have to play the Boot Sequence to avoid taking damage from the Decay. Which is unfortunate, but fine, let's do it. Okay. And then, no, I can't do the Claw. I can't do the Recursion or Ball Lightning either. Or should I just wake it up? No, I think I'll just wait here. Okay. Alright, fine, let's try this. So let's do Beam Cell Streamline. And, yeah, hope for the best next turn. 18. Okay, Cool-Headed. Leap. I mean, yeah, fine, let's drink the Colorless Potion. Swift Strike, Discovery, Deep Breath. Let's see if the Discovery gives me a block card. Okay, Dark Shackles does something. Let's do that. Alright. And then Leap is enough. I can also do Turbo, Sweeping Beam, and Madness, Doom and Gloom. Alright. Okay, will that have been enough? 18. I can hologram... Wait, do I even have a good block card to hologram? No. Well, I can hologram the Leap. Hang on, let's do... Let's do Cold Snap, Steam Barrier. So that's 12 plus 3 is 15. So no, I do need to bring back a defensive card. It could be something as simple as a Cool-Headed, or let's just do Steam Barrier, keep it simple. And then, wait, I don't need to play the Recursion, although I might as well to get the Dark Orb up front. Okay. Right, here, let's do Overclock 1, Panacea, Overclock 2. Swift Strike, Compile Driver. I kind of want to rebound. No, let's not rebound the Cool-Headed. Let's instead do Cool-Headed to evoke the Dark Orb. Actually, let me do Compile Driver first, then Claw, and then Cool-Headed. Okay. And then Beam Cell's enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one too. Got Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7. Deal 52 damage to all enemies, which is nice. Bias Ignition, Mayhem, or Secret Technique. I think Secret Technique is really good. Yeah. Bias Ignition would be better if I had more orbs, which I don't really have at the moment. Alright, next upgrade. I think I'll risk upping the Hello World, especially in a large deck like this. Getting one extra random card, one extra random common card might still be helpful. Alright. Okay, got the Guardian. Let's start it with Overclock, Sweeping Beam. Okay. And then I think I'll do Hello World, and let's get one Frost Orb out. Alright. Still need to deal 21 damage. Let's do the Claws. Okay. And then Recursion is enough, right? Let's also see what the Compile Driver gives me. Alright, Beam Cell is nice, and then I think I'll do Cold Snap and Ball Lightning to get the Frost Orb up front. Okay. 9 incoming. I was worried about something like this. If I don't have any block other than playing the Cold Snap, that is actually enough. Okay, good. I don't want to risk doing anything else, so let's just wait. Okay. 16. There is the stack. That is enough. Let's do stack. I think I'll play the Claws to make them stronger. Should I do... I mean, I have 23, so I can do Sweeping Beam as well. Also do Cool-Headed. Let's do that. And yeah, I think this is fine. Alright. Okay, 20 incoming. I do have a go for the Esper, because it's down to 12. That's still going to be a bit of a challenge. Can I get a good skill? I mean, I could grab the Hologram, right? Let's do that. Then I have the Turbo. I have a Doom and Gloom. And then Sweeping Beam, and I only need to deal 8 more damage. The Streamline is enough for that, right? Okay, so this way I just have to defend next turn, turn after Stone Calendar. Actually, it only does 52 damage. I was hoping for more. I did get a leap here, and I can play 2 attacks. I think that should be the Claws, right? Yeah, let's do Claw 1, Claw 2, and then I'll Forethought the Rebound. Okay. 16. I was worried about this. I only have 12. Even if I evoke the orb, that's only 15. Let me see if this gives me something with block. Scrape, Streamline, or Hand of Greed. Would Scrape allow me to get something? No. They're just the Beam Cells that are 0 cost. Hand of Greed is 20 damage. That's still not quite enough. I mean, it's the best thing I can do here, but yeah, that is unfortunate. So I can do Steam Barrier. It's a 52. I will need another 52. I only have 30. 36. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Which is a bummer. Let me see if the Sweeping Beam... Actually, I don't think the Sweeping Beam could draw me anything that would be helpful, right? Maybe a Charged Battery. A Buffer. Yeah, the Buffer would have been enough, but unfortunately I didn't get it, so... Yeah, fine. Lost the perfect here. I do think maybe with some lucky reloads I might have had a chance. Actually, I was not that far off from being able to kill. Ah, that's a bummer. Alright, fine. Nothing I could have done here. Alright. Okay, just missed it at the very end. We got an Essence of Steel, or Darkness Potion, which might be really useful to try to get Overkill. Secret Weapon, Secret Technique, or Reboot. Second Secret Technique? Sure, let's try to get a Collector Motion on that. And then here, I don't think I'll take Empty Cage. Another Orb with Nuclear Battery is really good, and also it gives me energy, so at the start of each combat, channel 1 Plasma. That's really helpful. Okay, makes the Compile Driver stronger. Alright, let's see if I can perfect the rest here, though. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 elite on the left and the middle. Okay, so I have to hit these 2 elites in a row, which I can get by getting 4 early Question Mark Room, which is good. And then turning left gives me 1 more Question Mark Room and 2 elites. Turning right gives me 2 more Question Mark Rooms and 2 more elites. So yeah, I think I'll get here and then turn right. Okay. Alright, starting off with the Chosen. Let's do Akabiku Claw. Actually, Barrage would have been better with Akabiku. I forgot I just picked up an extra orb. Hello World, Boot Sequence, and Barrage. Okay. Alright, here let's do Cool-Headed, then Rebound the Barrage, and then, no. No, I think I'll save the Barrage for next turn. Okay. I was going to draw it with the Sweeping, but I think it's better to play it here with Beam Cell. And another Barrage. It's actually not quite enough. I could just do Buffer. Okay. And then I should be able to deal enough damage next turn. Just need a ball lightning. Okay. Alright, Streamline, Cool-Headed, Rebound. I had enough Streamlines, right? And I had picked up 3 Cool-Headeds, and I already had 3 Rebounds. So let's take another Cool-Headed here. Okay. Alright, here... Ooh, another Curse would be great. Panacea, Sadistic Nature, don't need those. Clumsy is not bad. White Nose is not bad either. Panacea, I don't need that. Ball Lightning would be fine. Did not get the Clumsy, did I? I did. Okay, beautiful. That's Curse number 2. Got very lucky. That was the last card I was going to check. Right, here I got the Shelled Parasite. Okay. So let's start with Hello World, Boot Sequence, Panacea, Overclock. And then, yeah, I think I'll do Doom and Gloom just to have another orb so that my my barrages are better. Okay, here I could do Capacitor. Do I want that, though? Let me rebound the Steam Barrier and then draw that with the Compile Driver. Okay. Alright. And then I can solidify with the Charge Battery. And, yeah, I don't know if I need the Capacitor. Let's do Cool-Headed instead. Okay. I could have done Turbo into Recursion too. Alright, it's 12 incoming. Let's do Rebound the Barrage. I can Hologram probably the Recursion to gain free energy. Then do Cool-Headed, another Cool-Headed. And then, oh, Cold Snap will give me energy back. Let me Rebound the Barrage, then play Cold Snap to gain energy back. And then draw the Barrage and kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Weakness Potion, Genetic Algorithm. A little too late for that. Actually, I already had enough claws, so I don't want another one of those. And Compile Driver-wise, I only had 2. Let's take another Compile Driver. Yeah, in a large deck like this, Genetic Algorithm won't be that useful, I think. Ooh, Necronomicon would be great. I got News Codex at the end of your turn. You may shuffle 1 of 3 random cards into your draw pile. That's unfortunate because my deck is pretty large already, so that extra card is not going to make a big difference. And I think I'll get Overkill with the Essence of Darkness, so let's not get the Ritual Dagger and take the gold instead. Alright. Here I got the Gremlin Leader who is not attacking me on turn 1. Unfortunately, I don't have enough damage to kill on turn 1. Yeah, that is pretty bad. Let's do Hello World. I guess I'll try to do a little bit of damage to one of them. And then the Boot Sequence. That might be a problem. Apotheosis is great, though. Okay, yeah, if I can get that. So now I am guaranteed to be attacked. I do have a Weakness Potion, but it's going to be really tough to defend here. Let's do Beam Cell, Cold Snap. Then Claw. Another Cold Snap. And then, yeah, no, there's nothing I can do. Even with the Weakness Potion, so there's no reason to really play it. Dark Shackles would have been great if I had it, but yeah. That's unfortunate. I had a somewhat bad turn 1. I guess no attack cards on turn 1. Let's do Apotheosis. That's great. Then I can do Cold Snap. Anything I need to Hologram. Yeah, I don't know. I guess another Cold Snap. I guess I can do Claw. Let's rebound the Claw. Okay. Amplify Buffer is pretty good. All right. Okay, back there is not attacking. That's good. Let's do Compile Driver. Actually, let's do Claw first, then Compile Driver. Okay. Then Ball Lightning. And wait, no reason to play anything else. Okay, Defragment would have been fine too. And I would really prefer not to get attacked here again. And okay, I got lucky. Good. Let's do Cool-Headed. Another... Actually, Streamline is kind of nice. Let me do the Streamline here. And then Swift Strike. And here, let me forethought the Dark Shackles. Okay. Another Claw might not be that necessary. That new Claw would not deal a lot of damage, so... Unfortunately, I am being attacked here again. Let's do a Recursion, then Cool-Headed, another Recursion to try to get as much block as I can. Okay. And then I can do Beam Cell 1, Beam Cell 2, and Claw, and then Buffer. Okay. That should be enough, right? Yeah, beautiful. So I'm actually not taking any damage here. Thanks to that Buffer. And then here I'll rebound the Streamline. And then Stone Calendar deals a lot of damage. And then I do have another 0-cost Streamline, or 1-cost Streamline next turn. And that together with the Dramatic Entrance is enough. Alright. No chance of perfecting, but I think I did okay here. At some point, again, I have to remember to use the Essence of Darkness too. We got Anchor Stage Call with 10 block as well as an attack potion. And yeah, I wouldn't mind having an Apotheosis here, right? Hyper Beam might be really bad too because of the lost focus. Okay. Right, I got the Sentry and the Sphere Guardian here. Let's do Akabiko's Sweeping Beam. Okay. Then Hello World, Charge Battery, and wait. And yeah, chill is fine. Okay. Alright, 19. Let's do Sweeping Beam, Cool-Headed. Doom and Gloom is really tempting. Let me do Doom and Gloom. Okay, 1 down, that's good. And then I can do Charge Battery and be fully defended. Okay, no need to recycle anything. Barrage is fine. Alright. And then here, I think I'll hologram back the boot sequence for Lotta Block. Okay. Then do recursion cool-headed. And then streamline another cool-headed. And Cold Stop will give me energy back, but it also... I mean, I don't need the energy, but let's hope I can deal enough damage soon. Now I think I'll take a Hyper Beam, because once I draw it, I should be able to deal enough damage. Secret Technique. Oh, I didn't think of anything. Apotheosis. Yep, that way I can Turbo Beam Cell and then play Streamlines. Okay. Alright, Sweeping, Dramatic Entrance, or Claw. Already had enough Claws and Sweeping Beam, so I guess I'll take a Dramatic Entrance. That does give me some AoE damage at the very beginning, which is nice. But it also makes it harder to draw a defensive card, although I guess I have the boot sequence, and I already have the block from Anchor, right? So Cool-Headed alone is enough. Let's do Apotheosis, then Cool-Headed. Alright, I think I'll do an Akabika Barrage. Beautiful, then Claw, Dramatic Entrance. It does mean I can't play the Hello World, but I think that's fine. Okay. 18. Charge batteries only 10. Wait, I can bring back the boot sequence with the All for One, right? I think I should do that. Let's do Sweeping Beam, then Overclock. Recursion. Yeah, fine, let's do Recursion. Then I'll do All for One. Alright, another Recursion to get energy back. Claw, Overclock, Beam Cell. Okay. Then let me forethought things I don't need this turn. So let's get rid... Actually, I think I'll keep this. Let's get rid of this and this. I am... Wait. How is it going to full defend? 13, 18. Yeah, that is enough. Probably don't need the fission either. Okay. So then let's do boot sequence, hologram, the All for One. Play that again. Okay. That allows me to once again do Beam Cell, Claw, Recursion, and Overclock, and Turbo. I was hoping for that. Then Compile Driver, and that's enough to kill. Beautiful. At Gaia, can now gain Strength. That rest sets up to 3 times. And another Apotheosis might be a little too much, but if I'm getting Collector bonuses, let's try it. And then, yeah, so I was going to go right? That'll give me 2 question mark rooms and 2 leads. The left side only gives me 1 question mark room and 2 leads. I got Meal Ticket, enter a shop, heal 15 HP. Okay. And then here, I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's upgrade all strikes and events, which means upgrading nothing. And here I got Centurion Mystic. This is where I should try to get overkill, right? Let's do Dramatic Entrance. Yeah, boot sequence probably. Okay. Hello World, Charge Battery, Overclock. I'm going to wait a little bit. If I get a way to get a Dark Orb naturally, I'll use it. Otherwise, I'll use the Essence of Darkness. And because it'll be boring, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. I completely forgot about Stone Calendar dealing 52 damage, and unfortunately the Mystic only healed itself up to 51, so yeah, unfortunately I cannot get overkill here. Alright, fine, let's hope to get in a different fight. We got Forethought Barrage or Recycle. Let's take my 3rd Barrage, okay. Alright, and then here, yeah, going this way for the Elite and another question mark room. We got the Slavers. Okay, so 27. This might be a bit of a challenge. I can rebound something and draw it again with the Cool-Headed, but what should that be? I think I might just rebound the Cool-Headed. Let's start with an Akabika Dramatic Entrance, then do boot sequence, then rebound the Cool-Headed. Okay, there's a recursion. That's not quite enough. I might consider drinking the Essence of Darkness because that will give me 29. Yeah, that would be enough block. Okay. Let's make it harder to get overkill though. Alright, fine. Let's see if this works. Don't need any of those. Okay. Alright, so here I can evoke the orb with the Cool-Headed a few times actually. Let's do Ball Lightning. Okay, that's 1 down. Then Claw and let's do Cool-Headed. Okay, I can do Compile. Wait, that's not enough to defend. Uh-oh. Let me see what the attack potion gives me. Hand of Greed. Okay, that's useful because then I can also gain gold and then still full defend. Alright. Compile Driver, let's take a Compile Driver, sure. And then here's 7 incoming. Yeah, I think I'll do Beam Cell, Cool-Headed, and Cold Snap. That should be enough. Alright, fine. Didn't get overkill yet. We got Vajra Staichko with 1 strength, and Secret Weapon is fine. I can use the Secret Technique to grab the Secret Weapon if I have to. Alright, Shell Parasite and Fungi Beast. Let's start off with an Akabika Dramatic Entrance again. Okay. Then Sweeping Beam does get rid of the backliner, but I have the boot sequence to defend. Let's also do Recursion, Hello World, and Capacitor. Okay. I guess I didn't have to play the Capacitor. I just did it because I had the energy. 15. Let's do... I probably should just use the buffer here, right? Let's do Beam Cell 1, then Compile Driver, Beam Cell 2. Anything I need to Secret Technique. I think a Turbo would be nice. Yeah, Apotheosis would be great too, but then I couldn't play the buffer, so this is, I think, fine. I can do Doom and Gloom and Charge Battery. Okay. Panic button might be helpful. I don't need much, and the enemy's still vulnerable too, right? So if I do something like All for One and Barrage, that should be enough. Beautiful. I got a Fear Potion, Mind Blast. Yep, pre-upgraded. Very happy with that. It does make my opening hand somewhat full. I already have 4 and 8 cards, right? But still, I'm very happy with all of those. And with Vulnerability, I would get Overkill. Okay, so I don't have to worry about the Dark Orbs anymore. Let's do Mind Blast, Cold Snap, Dramatic Entrance, and Hello World. I don't even need to play the boot sequence because of the Orb. Here, I think I'll wait. Come. 18. Let's do Beam Cell, play the Claws. Oof, I might not have enough, huh? I can weaken it down to 12, right? Yeah, I have 13. I think I have to throw the Weakness Potion here. Come. And then here, 15 incoming. Let's do Barrage and then Ball Lightning. Beautiful. Alright, we got Birdface Earn. When we play Power Card, heal 2 HP, as well as a Fear Potion, Echo Form, Amplifier, Magnetism. Not a huge fan. Echo Form might be good. Might be hard to draw it, though. Let's gain Strength. The Might Plus is already upgraded, and I can't really think of anything else to upgrade. Come. Alright, got the Collector. Again, should I just throw the Fear? You know what? I have 2 Fear Potions, so throw one of them, get Overkill out of the way, and then do Claw, Dramatic Entrance, and then Hello World. Okay. Scrape might be useful. I do have a lot of 0-cost cards. Fortunately, everybody is attacking me here. I could Secret Technique what, though? Apotheosis, maybe? What if I do Hologram? Unfortunately, I don't think the Might Blast would be enough. I might have enough, though. So if I Hologram, or if I Secret Technique the Hologram the Might Blast, that will deal 99 damage. I need another 33. Barrage is 18 plus another 12. That's going to be 30. Oh, man, I have to get lucky with the Orb. That's never a position you want to be in. And then I got a Claw. Beautiful. Okay. Turn 2 perfect on this boss. Very happy with that. Alright, Reboot, Hand of Reed. 3rd Apotheosis. I'll take it just because there's actually a legit chance I might be able to get a Collectorus on the Apotheosis, which doesn't happen often. I'm definitely going to take the Column Bell up and pick up a Unique Curse and 3 Relics. So that gives me Curse of the Bell, as well as Lantern Surge come with additional energy, Symbiotic Virus, which is great at the start of each combat, channel 1 Dark, and Emotion Chip. If you lost HP during the previous turn, trigger the passive ability of all orbs at the start of your current turn, which is pretty good. Okay. Alright, Time Meter at the end. Might have to rely on my Mind Blast and Dark Orbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lead path on the left and middle, none on the right. Actually, yeah, none on the right. Alright, so if I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms with the 4 leads. If I go in the middle, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think the best path is to start here, get these 2 question mark rooms. Right? Yep. Then this one, and then these 2. And that still gives you 4 leads. Unfortunately, no guaranteed shop on the way. Unless I skip a question mark room, which I do want to avoid. Hopefully, I'll get a shop in a question mark room. Alright, Mind Blast does 81. Kind of hoping for more. This is still enough, right? Turbo, Cool-Headed, Self-Repair. I had enough Cool-Headeds, right? And Turbos, I had only 3. So let's take another Collectorus on the Turbos. Come. Right here, I got the Spiker. Probably should use the Might Blast on that, right? Let's do Might Blast on the Spiker, then do Dramatic Entrance. I can do Barrage, okay. And then just need to deal, let's grab the Echo Form here. Combo is going to be probably impossible, right? Even with Echo Forms. Yeah, I think I need it. I need more card generation. I don't have that. Got a Weakness Potion, Equilibrium, Jack of all Trades, or Leap. I think the only card I already have a copy of is the Leap, so I'll take another Leap. The other cards would have been possibly better, though. Alright, here, another Mind Blast maybe? Trip, Deep Breath, Panacea, Good Instincts, Purity, Mayhem, or Impatience, Good Instincts, Forethought. Let's grab the 2 Good Instincts here. And here, I guess I'll do Deep Breath for extra card draw. Sure. And then, it doesn't matter if I go left or right. Let's do the question mark room first. Oh man, I would head. You know what? I'm probably okay losing the Echo Form. I probably don't need to. I do want to keep the Dramatic Entrance. Let's lose the Echo Form. Okay. Right here, I got the Jaw Worms. Let's probably do Akabiko Dramatic Entrance first. Okay. Then Barrage gets rid of the only one that's not attacking. Here, let's do Might Blast you, and then Barrage, and hope the orbs will hit that guy. Okay. Doesn't matter. I don't think I need anything here. Yep, the orb did hit this guy, although I was fully defended anyway. Let's Compile Driver the Barrage, and then just do Sweeping Beam. Beautiful. Alright, another Claw. That's a little too much. I will... Wait, how many recursions do I have? I have 3. Okay, let's take another recursion before I take my 3rd lead. Come. Right here, I got the Reptomancer. Again, probably going to do Akabiko, the Dramatic Entrance, right? Yep, gets rid of almost all the minions. Keyword almost. Let's do Might Blast. I think I'll upgrade, or take the Apotheosis to upgrade that and accept a little bit of damage and hope that maybe the Orb will hit the back that it didn't. Okay. Alright, this guy is attacking me. That's unfortunate. Let's do compile driver first. There's a secret weapon. I could grab an attack. Let me do good instincts first, then a rebound. Good instincts might have been a good idea too. Let's do, hang on, before I, actually I do have the overclock. Let's do sweeping beam first. Another sweeping beam, okay. Alright, there's a cold snap. Okay, so I have a turbo here, as well as, hang on, what do I want to rebound? Let's secret weapon. There's nothing that gives me block 2, right? So maybe card draw, or cold snap for frost orbs, or all for one. Did I have, actually, I think I had a, where's my discard pile? I do have a boot sequence, so if I grab an all for one, that should give me, here, I can't rebound it, hang on. Let's do overclock. Okay, I can do turbo, or beam cell, then turbo. Then rebound the all for one. Oh, that's actually enough to kill. Beautiful. We got room catcher. One of you rescue may add a card into deck. Reboot mayhem or fission. I don't think I have any of these. Let's see if the reboot might be most useful. And then I don't think I need to remove a card from the deck. There's still a small chance I may be able to get curses, although that chance is getting smaller and smaller as I keep going. All right, let's go left for 3 more elites. Okay. Got the Nemesis. I am tempted. No, actually, even with vulnerability, this won't be enough. Let's do Might Blast, Doom and Gloom, and Dramatic Entrance. I could imagine throwing the Fear Push on, but yeah, I don't think that would have been that would have dealt enough damage. All right, 18. So I think I'll hologram the boot sequence. That should allow me to, together with the cold snap, be fully defended. Okay. I can also do compile driver. See what I draw here. Let's do streamline. Probably not cool-headed, right? Yeah, I don't think I'll do the cool-headed here. Beam still is fine. Alright, 45. That might be a problem. Let's see what this gives me. Okay, Cold Snap evokes 1 Dark Orb, and can I evoke the other? No, but I can do Barrage. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one I got Sandel. Every 3 times to shuffle drop pile, gain 2 extra energy. That's probably never going to happen. And another secret technique. That's the 3rd secret technique I have, right? Strike dummy cards contain strike, deal 3 additional damage. Okay. And then here I got the Gen Head. Again, I should try to get combo. That's probably going to be impossible. Let's start off with, I'll keep the boot sequence. Let's do Dramatic Entrance, then Mind Blast, and then Barrage. Okay. Aggregate might be useful. Now I just need card draw to be able to get combo. And of course drawing the aggregate. Alright, let's do Rebound the Recursion, because I do want to recurse the Plasma Orb. And then I'll do Steam Barrier to be fully defending against the Decay. Okay. All for 1 is great. If I get 2 all for 1s with an aggregate, that would be enough, I think. Alright, there is an aggregate. That's not helpful in this case, though. Let's do Recursion, Good Instincts, Charge Battery. At least that allows me to be fully defended. And then let's do Cold Snap and Ball Lightning. Okay. Deep Breath is fine. Consume. I think I'll take the Violence instead. Alright. Another 13. I was hoping to get some good cards. I do have a Recursion. Let's do that for energy. But I don't think I can really defend here. Let's do Beam Cell, Claw 1, Claw 2, Barrage. And there's nothing I can do here, unfortunately. Alright, fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I gotten lucky with the potions or... Yeah, I don't think there's really much I could have done here. Let's do Turbo Sweeping Beam. Okay. Then Beam Cell, Purity, nothing. Alright, and then I'll do Secret Technique, probably the Secret Weapon. Yeah, Secret Weapon, and then Secret Weapon, the All for 1. Wasn't there an upgrade one? There is, okay. So then let's do Charge Battery, Barrage. Then all for 1. And that's only 9 cards. I need 1 more. I don't think I can really pull that off, though. Without also dealing damage. Yeah, this is enough to kill. Alright, yeah. I got to up to 19 cards. That's a shame. I Thread Needle, Sedge Cone with 4 plated armor, multicast Meteor Strike, Chrysalis. I kind of want to skip this, but fine. I'll take the Chrysalis, even though it's not going to be very helpful. Alright, here I got the Transient. 30 incoming. Okay, let's start off with a Might Blast. Alright, then Apotheosis and Hello World. Okay. Probably don't need any of these. Maybe a Rainbow would have been fine. Yeah. Alright, 40 incoming. Let's do Beam Cell, Streamline, and Compile Driver. That is enough. I don't think I need to Secret Technique anything. Let's just Charge Battery for extra energy. Sure. Now that Might Blast would be good if I can draw it in the next few turns. Alright, 50. Yeah, probably don't need another Apotheosis. Let's do... Although it would pay for itself with the Recursion, right? Let's rebound the Streamline, then Sweeping me back that Streamline. Although, that was probably not necessary because the enemy already was not dealing any damage back to me. Okay. 60. Yeah, buffer is fine here. And then I can wait. Alright, no problems here. Drew the buffer in the right turn. We got an Explosive Potion, Good Instincts, Panacea, or Tempest. I don't think... I did pick up the Good Instincts, right? 2 of them. Okay, let's take a third one. Very small chance I might get a collect bonus on those. Yeah, just got a regular fight. I think that means Curses is impossible now, because I only have 2 so far, right? Let's do Hello World, Dramatic Entrance, Might Blast, and Wait. Alright. Barrage is always nice. Especially once I gain extra strength one more time. Here, let's do Apotheosis, Recursion, Good Instincts, Charge Battery, Claw, and Stack. Okay. Aggregate. Alright, let's have hope for another potential collector bonus here. Or a combo modifier, I mean. Yeah, no. Well, hang on. Let's do Cool Edit first. No, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I should do Aggregate still, but let's rebound here. Beam Cell, rebound the Barrage. Okay, and then Claw. Chill is fine. Alright. 16. There's an All for 1. Let's do Claw first and Secret Technique. What? All for 1 will give me a bunch of 0-cost cards, so I have more card draw. Let's grab another Secret Technique and then use that to get Secret Weapon. Actually, I have one more. Okay. And now use that to get Secret Weapon. Right here. Okay. Hang on. How many cards did I play here? I played 1 Claw, 3 Secret Techniques, so that's 4, and then I exhausted. No, I think that's it. So that's 4. Alright, and then let's do 5. Yeah, probably the All. Oh, I didn't have a second All for 1. Oh, never mind. Okay, so let's grab a compile driver. Wait, so that was 5, and then this is 6. Okay. And then 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I'm going to kill soon. 15, 16. So close. 17. Nah, so close, but not quite enough. Alright, fine. Got a Fear Potion, which I already have. I don't think another one. A second Mind Plus is really good. Okay. So now my opening hand is predetermined. Here I got another Regret. Alright. At least I got a lot of gold. Okay, so with the Fear Potion, the 2 Mind Blasts together should deal almost enough damage to kill. Yep. I just need to not get attacked on turn 1. I got Nunchaku. Every time I play 10 attacks, get extra energy. An Ancient Potion, which I'll skip. And you know what? I'll try the Echo Form again. Okay. And then I do have Dreamcatcher. Do I want another card? No, I think I'll lift. 1 extra strength might be better. Also, I missed the Alex Shine modifier by 3, so maybe if I... Or by 2. No, I have 21. I did miss by 3. I am being attacked on turn 1. I think I have to throw the Weakness Potion. Let's also do the Fear Potion, because then the Mind Blast each deals 140 and 129 damage. Okay. Let's do Hello World Boot Sequence. Do I want to play the Dramatic Entrance? Let's do it. Next turn, the enemy is transforming, and there's a small chance I might be able to deal enough damage. Okay. Yeah, okay, that was a very small chance. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so I think I'll wait. No reason to waste any play here. Okay. Alright, luckily I'm not being attacked. That's good. And there's a buffer. That's also good. Secret Technique. Apotheosis is really tempting because then I can play the Recursion for free. And then I also have the upgraded buffer. Okay. I can only play 3 more cards next turn, though. I have to be careful. Alright, 30. Okay. Secret Technique the stack. No, I think I can just traditionally defend by using... How do I do this? Let's do, I think Secret Technique, the stack is the best defensive card, right? But that's not going to be enough. Is there another good defensive card? Not really. Yeah, so I think I'll just do Leap, Good Instincts, and, yeah, I guess I'll do Streamline. Okay. Alright, well, there goes 2 of my buffers. Okay. And 27. Oof. This might be tough. There's a reboot here. Let's see. So, let's do... Claw's not that useful. Let's do reboot then... Or, yeah, let's play the reboot here. There is a Secret Technique and there's a buffer. That's real helpful. So I think I'll do buffer. Then Turbo Sweeping Beam. I don't think I need Beam Cell. Let's do Secret Technique. Still can't be the stack. What gives me a lot of block? Unfortunately, nothing. Yeah, actually nothing, huh? Leap is the best block card, but that's not going to be enough, although I do have the buffers. Oh, I'm going to lose 1 buffer to the Regret. Okay, hang on. What if I do Recycle, get rid of the Regret, but then I still need block? I think it has to be cool-headed, right? That's the only thing I can think of. That might give me a good card to draw. Is there nothing else that gives me... I need, because I will lose one buffer, I need at least 18, 19 block, or 20 block, which is going to be impossible. Yeah, so I think it has to be cool-headed. Okay. And then it has to give me something good. Wait, that's another cool-headed? Alright, interesting. Hang on. Charge battery. Does that do something? If I do charge battery here, that's 1620. That would be enough. Unless I force unless I give the enemy extra strength, which I don't want to do, so let's try this. Let's take another reboot. Okay. So I lost one buffer to the regret. I'm going to lose another buffer to the attack. And unfortunately, I'm being attacked for 18. I don't have enough. Mind Blast gets me close, but it's not quite there yet. If only the stone calendar was was ready one more time. If only I had one more card to play, I could do Rebound, Mind Blast, Sweeping, and then Mind Blast again. I don't think I can defend against 30. Let's see what the Sweeping Beam gives me. No, that's a bummer. Again, I got very close here. I got very close. If I had one more card that I could play, I would have been able to play Mind Blast there again. Oh man, I haven't used my one reload of the day, so I wonder if I should do that. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's try the one reload of the day and try to see. I didn't need much. Well, I was lucky with how it worked out, but let's see. If I can perfect this one, you know, I'll be happy. So, I did use the I had to use the weakness potion on turn 1, right? I also think I need to use the fear potion. Was that necessary, actually? Without the fear potion, this would have been still... Wait, I need 220 something. Let's try to skip the fear potion. How about that? Yeah, let's do the Mind Blast. And then Dramatic Entrance, Hello World, and Boot Sequence. And see if that makes a difference. Okay? So maybe, mostly my hope is that I can use the fear potion after the transformation. So here I'm not being attacked. Also don't have good attacks. That's unfortunate. There is a buffer, though. That's useful. So let's go for the S buffer. And do I want to do Charge Battery? Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright. 21. Okay. Secret Technique. Probably not the stack, right? You have good instincts. Actually, hang on. I don't think I can do anything good here. Let's do Secret Technique. My best defensive card, I guess, is the stack. There's nothing better, right? Leap? Leap might be good, too. Yeah, I think I have to grab the Leap here. And then, I mean, the buffer will be enough, but ideally, yeah, fine. Let's do Doom and Gloom here. So I'll use up all my buffers. That's fine. Skim is fine here. Okay. Oh, no, actually I only had one buffer. Right, because I didn't have Apotheosis. All right, I think this would have been very hard to perfect, so I'm not even going to worry about that. All right, let's just finish this fight then. Let's do Secret Technique, the Apotheosis, play that, and then do Overclock and Rebound. That should force the transformation. Let's also do Steambeer and wait. Come. Panic button is interesting. All right. Yeah, now the RNG changed and I can't even replicate what I did last time. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, the enemy is going to transform. I don't think I'll need to play anything here, so let's just wait. Come. I don't think I need another Apotheosis. All right. 28. Okay. Secret Weapon would give me all for one, although I can't play too many things here. Let's still do it. All right, and then go for the SS good. Brings it down a little. I can do Recursion to bring the Dark Orb up front, another Recursion to deal damage, and then the Echo Form does 52. At the end of this turn, I just need to evoke the Dark Orb with maybe something else. So yeah, Recursion, Streamline, and Sweeping is enough. Alright, fine. Yeah, nothing I could have done here to perfect this one, even with the reload. Maybe with a few reloads I might have been able to pull off, though that seems cheaty. We got 1392, which is not a bad score, but I only perfected one of the three bosses, right? I got 8 of the 11 elites, that's not too bad. 1 of the 3 bosses, 6 collector bonuses, also not too bad, although out of 88 cards, that's not great either. I did get Mr. Machine, Money, and Overkill, and Lightspeed. Missed pretty much everything else, though. Stuff might have been, or Well-Fed might have been possible. So, okay, I am doing not so great. All right, so I am 53rd right now, 1392. That's 23 points below the dark, right? Yes. And then, so if I had perfected one more boss, that would have been 1442. That would have put me in 39th place. And then another boss on top of that would be 1542. That would have put me tied for 22nd place. And then Gemino, Pelts, and Shivers were able to get way more than that. How is that possible? So, Gemino has another 150 points on top of what I would have been able to get if I perfected all the bosses. And then Peltz got another 75 points on top of that. That's just an insane score. I suspect they were able to get curses. Maybe the normal event also raining money, and then maybe all the elites on all the bosses, and then way more collector bonuses. That's the only thing I can think of, because these are insane scores compared to mine. And also, I'm not doing that poorly, even though I only perfected one boss. I'm still 53rd place, so clearly not everybody had as much luck. But yeah, let me know in the comments if courier showed up for you and you were able to go crazy at a shop, or if you just perfected everything and was able to get curses, because these are great scores. Congratulations. All right, let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the draft, fight, and lethality modifiers, and yeah, I did not do too great yesterday, but some people were able to do really well, including Simone, who got an amazing 1423. Simone did mention he drafted a perfected strike deck from the very beginning, which is brave, because that's not always guaranteed to work out, but it did work out for Simone. He was able to perfect 6 of the 8 elites, only 1 of the 3 bosses. I think perfecting all the bosses yesterday was pretty much impossible, especially the Guardian with extra strength from lethality was, yeah, pretty much unperfectable yesterday. Simone was able to get 7 collector bonuses as well as curses. He did admit that the knowledge from seeing my run that you will have a tiny chest, you will have curse key, made the tiny chest much more appealing. And actually, the fact that I skipped tiny chest also cost me the Alex Shiny modifier, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone was able to get that as well. And then also was able to get the other modifiers like Overkill, Stuffed, and Skibidian, and Mr. Machine. So yeah, overall, great score. Congratulations. Gemino 2 points behind with 1421. Gemino perfected 6 of the 8 elites as well. An extra boss perfected 2 of the 3. Gemino didn't specify. I strongly suspect he missed the Act 1 boss. That seems very reasonable. He also was able to get 6 collector bonuses, got curses as well. Interestingly, as opposed to me, Gemino did not have to duplicate a curse. He was able to get all the curses. I actually completely forgot to duplicate a curse, and I did not get curses because of that. That definitely cost me a lot of points. Gemino also, just like me, decided not to go for Pauper and picked up rare cards, was able to get Overkill, the Lightspeed, and Stuff modifier, as well as Mr. Machine. Gemino mentioned the big difference from my run was that he did buy that early Mind Blast that was offered in the shop that I skipped, and then also bottled the Shockwave, which together with the Mind Blast was very powerful, and also took the Philosopher's Stone because, well, he was going for a very aggressive deck, and when the enemies are already dealing so much damage, having 1 extra damage doesn't matter if you can kill them on turn 1. So yeah, great score from Gemino as well. Then next you have Peltier with 1273 and Goldberry with 1248. Goldberry mentioned that he perfected 6 of the 8 elites, none of the bosses, just like me, and also was not able to get curses, just like me, and was able to get 6 collectibles, so just not too bad. The next you have Roland here with 1223. That's it for top 100. Missing top 100, you have a new commenter, Maddie here, 1198. Congratulations, it's a good score. And then Dark is tied for 1198 as well. Nick got 1194, and then yeah, it's me tied with Zembri at 1171. So I perfected only 4 of the 8 elites. Which admittedly, only having 8 elites is very disappointing with the flight modifier. Also didn't get any of the bosses. Got 5 collect monsters, Overkill, Stuff, Time, Lightspeed, and Mr. Machine. Missed curses by 1 because I forgot to duplicate 1, and also missed by like Shiny Bone 1. Not only because I skipped the tiny chest, also because I took the Black Blood, which doesn't add a relic, it replaces a relic. So that's also one of the reasons I ended up with 1 fewer relic than I could have. I should also mention that some people died / gave up yesterday. Ishmael died to the Act 3 boss, and actually Ishmael tried to go for Pauper, which might have been a mistake, would make things definitely difficult. And then Alex gave up yesterday. And I should also give a special shout out to Maddie for the day before, who ended up with an amazing score of 1666. So the day before, I had mentioned that nobody was able to get curses, including Gemino, and I had assumed that curses would be impossible, but no, Maddie confirmed curses were possible. He was one of the very few people who was able to get it, so congratulations, and always happy to see a new commenter. It is getting late in the cycle for Slay the Spire, especially with Slay the Spire 2 coming out soon, but it's still very happy to see new players all the time, and you know what, I am looking forward to also seeing them again in the Slay the Spire 2 rankings, assuming they have daily challenges. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today. Wait, no, that's the day before here. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.